In this episode, we're going to build on that by explaining the qualitative factors that make it difficult for good opposition candidates to run and for people to vote for opposition politicians. First, the PAP has a long history of arresting opposition politicians and detaining them without trial, suing and bankrupting them, or otherwise using a legal and parliamentary system to eliminate or smear them. In Singapore, there is an environment of fear where people are afraid of running for political office, and there continues to be a widespread perception that you will be punished by the PAP government if you oppose it. But the PAP did not just threaten politicians, they also threatened the people, the voters.
Why are we being penalized for our choice of MP?
But between the people who voted and supported the program and the government and the people who didn't, I think if we went and put yours before the PAP constituencies, it would be an injustice.
He doesn't even seem to think this is a problem. He seems to think it is perfectly reasonable to use national resources to pursue a partisan agenda? That is the definition of corruption. So town councils are ultimately a mechanism for punishing people and making clear that in Singapore, if you elect a party other than the PAP, you will get punished. And the last point I want to make is in terms of unfair media coverage. All print and broadcast media are controlled by two large corporations, Singapore Press Holdings and MediaCorp, both of which are government controlled.
Do we do propaganda? We do.
Consequently, media coverage of elections and in general is heavily slanted towards the government. We can't blame people for voting for the PAP because what else can they do? They have no choice. So we need to stop blaming each other and remember that the PAP created this situation. They have made the elections more and more unfair over time. If you want to blame anyone, blame the PAP, not each other. Because the fact is that the PAP has never won a free and fair election in Singapore. That's a fact. The PAP has never won a free and fair election in Singapore.